Bunny's Blues. It doesn't look like the rain is going to stop anytime soon, Mr. Falcon said. We must stay inside the cave. Let's play some word games, Squirrel Sid suggested. Come on, Bella. Maybe another time, Bella Bunny answered sadly, plucking the petals from the daisy in her hand. We're playing word chains, Marty Mole invited her over. I don't feel like it. The bunny shook her head and sat in the corner. Come play cards with us, Frankie Fox pleaded. I don't want to, she said, and walked out into the meadow, even though it was still raining. I wonder what's wrong, he pondered quietly. I should check on her. Bella picked a whole bouquet of daisies while outside. Tears, sadness, he loves me not. What are you thinking about, Bella? Mr. Falcon asked curiously. Nothing, she said dismissively. It doesn't matter anyway. Sure it does, he answered. Oh, please, she scoffed. We can't read other people's thoughts. Whose thoughts do you want to know? Mr. Falcon hit the nail on the head. We can find the answers about others if we pay attention to what's happening inside ourselves. As if it were that easy, Bella Bunny shook her head. We don't know what others want. Why they do what they do. What do they want from us? Why don't they say anything? You're right, Mr. Falcon nodded. We can't know these things for sure, but that's not what's important. What good is it to know what others are thinking if we don't know why we feel the way we feel and how to change it? What do you mean, Mr. Falcon? She looked up curiously. Why would thinking about myself help? What good will that do? If we recognize something, we can control it, the falcon answered. Let me explain. For example, if you feel so sad that you just want to run away and scream, what exactly are you feeling? You could be sad or scared. First, you need to figure that out. When you do, you can start to think about the reasons you feel that way. Like what happened to make you feel bad. That's when you know what you're dealing with. Dealing with? There's nothing to deal with. I'm just sad. I want to run away. And never come back, Mr. Falcon shook his head. But we can't ignore our problems and be sad forever. If we do that, the sadness will start to control us. We'll see everything as something bad and fight with everyone or just stay away from other people. We'll hurt others, even if it's not on purpose. The pain just grows and grows. How do you know all that? That's exactly how I feel. Bella Bunny looked at him with big eyes. Will it ever go away? If you can figure out what's wrong, or if you have someone to talk to, someone you trust, you can heal. Mr. Falcon nodded. Feelings don't go away right away. But it helps a lot if you can face them and if others support you. Do you want to tell me what made you so upset? He asked. My best friend said that I don't belong here, and the camp would be much better if I wasn't here, she said, bursting into tears. When did she say that? Mr. Falcon asked. Well, when I was crying, and she was trying to help, I didn't want her to. I didn't want to play anything. I didn't feel like doing anything. Then I thought we could play soccer, but I didn't really care about the game, and we lost because of me. because I always lost the ball to the other team. She got mad and started yelling at me. We didn't talk to each other since then, she admitted. If I understand correctly, you were already sad because of something else, so you didn't want to play with your friend, and then you half-heartedly played a game which you're usually much better at, Mr. Falcon summarized. Yes, Bella Bunny nodded. I felt bad about it, but I didn't know how to tell her. Just tell her what you told me. If you want, I can go with you and help, Mr. Falcon offered. Can you tell me why you were sad at the beginning? He asked. Well, Mummy and Daddy are mad at each other, and they're getting a divorce. The little girl burst into tears again. They don't even talk to each other. I thought a lot about what I did wrong and how I could fix it, but I don't know what they're thinking. Oh, my dear, Mr. Falcon hugged the small teary-eyed bunny. You did nothing wrong. It's not your fault. None of it. You know, sometimes when adults fall in love and get married, everything seems fine because they accept each other for who they are. But sometimes it changes and they pay less attention to each other. If they could change that, maybe everything would get better. That's why it's important to understand and accept each other's feelings, thoughts, and needs. We don't always have to agree or do what the other person wants, but we need to accept what they want, at least as much as they accept what we want. We should respect each other and try to remember why we got married in the first place. When that doesn't work, things start to go bad. But it's not because of the kids or anyone else. The only solution is to recognize the problem and find out where our bad feelings are coming from, and to accept that we can't know exactly what the other is thinking. We need to listen to them to find out what they think. And the hardest part is to accept it, even if we don't agree with them. If it doesn't hurt the family, of course. Do you mean they're not mad at me? Bella sniffled. No. Even if they yell at you sometimes, it doesn't mean they're mad at you. They're angry because of their own problems. But they still love you just the same. That's good. Bella grabbed Mr. Falcon's wing. Can you help me find Kitty Bitty? She started pulling him towards the camp. I want us to be friends again. Of course I can. Mr. Falcon led the way. Just minutes later, Bella Bunny and Kitty Bitty were running around, chasing each other in the grass, still covered in raindrops. Like true friends, they forgot they were ever even fighting. There were still some clouds in the sky, and the sunlight that passed through the raindrops revealed their vibrant colors. A rainbow appeared across the sky. Maybe there really was treasure at the end. Or maybe not. The real treasure was found in the camp. Honest friendship and unconditional love.